Well, unfortunately, what I'm personally very concerned about is not that people are forgetting the Second World War, but there are people who are deliberately trying to rewrite history, including that of the Second World War, and to portray, the black as white and the white as black. I think it is the duty of our generation, a generation that has known personally those who fought in the war, to protect the historical truth and to pass on this correct picture of what really happened to later generations.
Ambassador, the exhibition about the past, but in recent past there was a tragedy in Odessa. So many claim that there are no fascists who committed the crime. What you can say is, as a representative of Russian or Federation, if these people would one day face the justice?
Well, I think it's also the duty, our common duty, to put the record straight over what happened in Odessa, what happened in other cities of Ukraine, where, again, unfortunately, we're seeing so-called volunteer battalions running around with swastikas and other pro-Nazi emblems and portraying collaborators of the Nazi regime as their ethnic heroes. This is outrageous, and this should not be allowed to continue. And of course, since you referred to the tragedy of Odessa, which occurred exactly 1 year ago, unfortunately nothing substantial has been done to shed light on what really happened. This is a moral obligation, I believe, of those who claim to be the democratic authorities of Ukraine, and it is also the obligation of Europe, which sees Ukraine as a country in need of support.
Ambassador, you say need and support, but how come that this brown color, the neo-Nazis, appeared in Ukraine and they were absolutely ignored by our human rights defenders and European community?
Well, my simple answer would be double standards. Unfortunately, this is another example of double standards followed by the West in general, and unfortunately by Europe, including the European Union.
Ambassador, why the European leaders are ignoring this historical victory of our Nazis over Hitler, the celebrations in Moscow?
Well, not everybody. Some are coming. Well, actually, one explanation that I received from the European Union is that the 9th of May is Europe Day. Of course, I had to react, and I said that 10 years ago, when celebrations of the 60th anniversary of victory were taking place, Europe Day was also officially on the 9th of May, but that didn't prevent the leaders of the European Union from attending. And the leaders were the then President of the European Council, Jean-Claude Juncker. Yes, it fell on the presidency of Luxembourg, and José Manuel Barroso as President of the Commission.
Ambassador, what is your biggest wish to young generation in this very special day and within this context of this exhibition?
Well, my special wish is to remember the truth, the historical truth, and respect the historic feat of those who fought and lost their lives, of those who survived, of those who witnessed. But that needs to be protected and preserved for generations to come.